I just wanted to go into how to play 5-card draw. It's not a poker game that you're going to find in any casino. It's more of a home game in an old like bar saloon type of thing. But basically, we've got 4 players here. Every player gets 5 cards face down. There's never a dedicated dealer on this game. It usually gets passed around the table. So I'll act as this player here with the hand so you can see what I've got. All right. So basically there's a round of betting first up. So I'm going to move these over here. And this player's first. So he wants to bet 10. Then everybody else can call. They can, they can fold. They can raise. It can be played limit or no limit. That's really up to you. So, say he wants to raise to 20, and say, the hand's really not that good, but why not? All right, and everybody else wants to call. All right, so now this all goes into a pot. So now I choose. You could keep whichever cards you want, and throw away whichever ones you want. But I'll choose to keep 2, and I draw 3. All right, so whatever cards those are. All right, and let's say that this player here wants to draw 1 card. So then he gets his 1. And this player here decides to throw in the 2. He gets 2. And this player here wants to throw away 3. So he gets 3. All right, so now everybody's got their hands. Now they're set because there was a draw. And, I can put the cards down. Now there's another round of betting. So we'll just say that everybody wants to bet 20. And everybody calls. And this all goes into the pot, and now whoever's got the best hand wins. So right here, got 3 6s. It's pretty good. This hand here, player's got an ace high. Player here's got a jack high. And player here's got a king high. So in this case here, 3 6s win the pot. And that's how you...
Read someone's mind. A simple card trick. You don't have to be a psychic to read someone's mind. Or at least to make them think you're reading their mind. You will need 3 playing cards, one with a large X written on the back, an envelope with the words, "You will choose," and the name of the second card written on it, a duplicate of the third card, and a flat surface. Step 1. Before your audience arrives, tuck the duplicate card into the bottom of the envelope and fold the envelope over so the side with the writing is covered. Now put the 3 cards into the top part of the folded envelope and stick the whole package in your pocket. Step 2. In front of your audience, pull the envelope out of your pocket and quickly put it writing side down on the surface. Boast that it's really not all that hard to read someone's mind. Step 3. Quickly pull just the 3 cards out of the top part of the envelope and place them face up on the table. Make sure the spectator doesn't see the X on the back of the 1 card. Step 4. Ask an audience member to tap on the card of their choice. Build suspense by asking if they're sure they want that card. Offer to allow them to pick another. Step 5. No matter which card they finally settle on, tell them you knew they'd choose it, and then prove it. If they chose the card with the X, flip it over and reveal your prediction mark. If they chose the second card, flip over the envelope to reveal your written prediction. If they chose the third card, reach into the envelope and pull out the proof that you read their mind. The same card. Now quick, start another trick before they figure out how you pulled it off. Did you know magicians who specialize in mind reading are known as mentalists?
Transform one card into another. In this trick, the spectator chooses a card and returns it to the deck. The magician then transforms the bottom card of the deck into the chosen card. You will need a fresh deck of cards and lots of practice. Step 1. Have a spectator choose a card, memorize it, and return it to the deck. Step 2. Mark where they returned the card by using your pinky to create a slight space over it. Step 3. Do a quick shuffle, secretly bringing their card to the top. Step 4. As you chatter, begin to overhand side shuffle the deck. Bring their card to the bottom by sliding it off alone in the first cut. Step 5. Shuffle again, pulling off the top card and placing it at the bottom of the deck. The chosen card is now the second card from the bottom. Make sure you don't let anyone see the deck's bottom card as you shuffle. Step 6. Turn over the deck and show the spectator the bottom card. Ask them if it is theirs. They'll say no. This is a good time to distract your audience a little. Start rubbing the deck and ask them if they're sure. Step 7. Now here's the tricky part. While your audience is distracted, secretly slide the bottom card forward about an inch with the heel of your hand. In the next motion, slide the second to bottom card, the spectator's chosen card, back with the heel of your hand. Make sure nobody sees it. Step 8. Now swiftly push down with the heel of your hand on the second to bottom card. It will pop up and over the bottom card. Move your hands and voila! The spectator's card has magically appeared on top of the deck. Did you know? The late magician Di Vernon became known as the man who fooled Houdini after he performed a card trick 7 times without Houdini figuring it out.
To perform a double lift card slide. The double lift, taking 2 cards off the top of a deck while pretending you're just removing 1, is a fundamental card slide that is the basis for hundreds of card tricks. You will need a deck of cards, patience, and a mirror to practice in front of. Step 1. Rifle through a deck of cards in your left hand as you chat with your audience. Separate the top 2 cards from the deck and hold the break with your pinky. Step 2. Square the deck and cup it between your thumb and your remaining 3 fingers. Your first finger should curl around the top. This ensures that the 2 cards will remain squared and look like one. Step 3. Put your right forefinger into the break and your right thumb firmly on the middle of the top card. Slide them to your right, keeping the left-hand side of the cards resting on the deck. Quickly flip them over. Sliding the edge of the cards on top of the deck ensures that they stay flush. Step 4. Display the 2 cards as one, and then reverse the steps above to flip them back over. Misdirection is as important as sleight of hand skills. Look directly at audience members and keep chatting so they'll focus on your face, not your hands. Step 5. Practice until you can do this fast and flawlessly, because it's the foundation of many card tricks. Did you know one of the earliest recorded descriptions of a card trick was written in the 15th century by Luca Pacioli, Leonardo da Vinci's best friend and teacher?
How to deal a deck of cards. Intimidate other players by showing them you know the deal. You will need a standard deck of cards. Step 1. Shuffle cards a minimum of 4 times. Ask the player to your right to cut the deck. Replace the bottom stock onto the top stock. Step 2. Hold the deck in your left hand. Place your thumb on top of the deck and the other fingers along the side of the deck. Step 3. Push the top card with your left thumb. Take it between your right thumb and first finger. Use the tips of your left fingers to guide the cards and ensure that you are dealing only 1 card at a time. Step 4. Deal the first card to the person on your left. Toss the card face down across the table to the player. You may also lay the card on the table and slide it to the player. Step 5. Continue dealing cards to players in a clockwise direction. If you are included, deal yourself last. Step 6. Stop dealing when each player has the correct amount of cards. Square the deck and set the remaining stock in a location appropriate to the game. Did you know? Card playing began in the 10th century with the Chinese use of paper dominoes.
For more details, click the link in the description. Thanks for watching the video. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.